Yo people, we're back again. Baehelpsports episode 9. We're on the way to Chelsea versus Leeds. I'm not gonna lie, it took me everything to find the will to go today. I was really saying to myself, like, this is such a chore guy at Stamford Bridge right now, man. I'm not impressed about anything this club's doing. It's actually a shit show if I'm being real with you. But you know, you can't be, you know what I'm saying, supporting a club on his high time and you're feeling good, winning trophies, competing at a high level, everyone's respecting us. That's easy. This is when you really support a club, and we're going through it. So who am I to be turning my nose on the club when the club's never turned its nose on me? You know what I'm trying to say? I say all of that to say though, we better get the business done. No question. I don't want anything less, because at the end of the day, this is all we got to play for this season. We can still get Europa League qualification if we win the FA Cup. All these people saying they want us to lose today so Poch can get sacked makes no sense to me. You'd rather see the club fail for your agenda, to scapegoat these shit players. But yeah, new vlog, Baehelpsports, baby.
Okay, don't need ID, watch out for CID. I'm in that guy that's forever, you know, sticking.
So literally, I'm on the way to the bridge. Obviously, being from East ain't easy. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got to bang at least 3 trains. I know I'm running late. I've left my house at 5 p.m. I know I'm running late. Almost got hit by a car there. Oh, I got easy there. Fucking hell, bruv. Almost got hit by a car there, but you know what I'm saying? This is what I got to do to go to the bridge. Literally. So hopefully I'm there on time for kick-off. I'm not really in a chanting mood. I finally got my voice back from the cup final. So I'm literally just gonna have my cuppa. I'm sitting on Westview, so I'm not really even the atmosphere don't really depend on me today. So everyone else there, that's when Matthew Harding said and holding it down. I understand if you don't even want to be like that, but you gotta get behind the team at the end of the day, innit? It's not my problem this time. So I've just seen the predicted lineups. I don't know how true they are, but the way things are looking, Sanchez in goal, Chalobah right back, this I see Colwell centre backs, Gusto left back, unless it's Chalobah and Desassi in the middle and Colwell left back. Midfield, Gallagher on the bench, Enzo and Caicedo starting. The fact that Enzo's starting over Gallagher, all that tells me is that this is just clear proof that the directors and the ownership pressure the manager to start him, because he has no right to be on the pitch after that performance. Modric starting, once again pressure from the directors, clearly, you know what I'm saying, a high transfer fee, season's on the line, gotta play the big money, innit? It's a joke, but at the same time, look at this, this just shows the state of the squad and how bad we really are though, because the fact that, the truth is, a lot of these players after the performance they put on Sunday don't deserve to play, but then it's like, okay, this is who we have to play as an alternative because these guys weren't good enough. Bloody joke. And obviously the squad is Palmer, Sterling and Jackson. I'm surprised. I thought Noni would have played. He was awful when he came on too, but everyone in like when it comes to the depth of this team, every replacement is just 2 cheeks of the same arse. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not changing anything. The squad is still awful. Well, literally, I'm on the way to the ground. I'm about to get on the Jubilee line to Westminster. From Westminster, you know what I'm saying, to get to Fulham Broadway. So yeah, I don't know, geez. Look, you can tell I'm not even happy or ecstatic to do this, but it's part of the job, innit? No, still gotta do it right regardless. If you ain't doing it right, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Might run into Win Stanley and get some questions answered. I'm due to pull up on these guys. Absolute liberty. Say no, man. Say no. You man not telling me Black John Terry though. How I'm negative for calling out these players. The state of them. Championship level side, bro. It's the truth.
First score for United on 49.
Come on, Jason!
Mudrik's cooking still. Give him credit when it's due. Chelsea! Absolute joke. Too easy, man. Why do we start every half? Shit. It takes us 10-15 minutes every half to get into the game, man. It's a joke. We're having a slugfest with Leeds. They're here chanting Jimmy Sutherland game. It's an absolute joke. It's getting toxic. It's getting proper toxic. Deservedly so. Deservedly so. Joke when the slugfest with Leeds. Bloody Liberty. Might as well sub on Cole Palmer and just grab the goal. 10 man behind the ball, and it's a championship side. But this is our level. It's been our level for how long now? It's getting toxic, man. No one's impressed. No one's impressed, I'm not gonna lie. Shoot! Train, job done. I'm catching my train. What's happened? We scored. Yo, people, Baehelpsports, episode 8, I think. 8. I'm even annoyed, bruv. How man just got a bit of kebab on the way home. Boss man ain't even packed my drink. You know I'm pulling up there somewhere to grab my drink. A nice little Rio. I was craving that as well, bruv. Absolute liberty. But yeah, man. 3-2 to Chelsea. You know, performance was dreadful. Am I surprised? No. I looked at the team sheet. The fact that I saw Enzo start and Mudryk starting based on the cameos they dropped last week was a bit of a shocker to me. It just really told me that players don't really get picked on merit. They get picked on their transfer fee and pressure from the directors and the ownership, because biggest game in our season, every game we play, and the FA Cup is the biggest game of our season, because that's the only thing that matters for our season. The only way we can really get a clear path to Europa League football is via the FA Cup. So biggest game of the season, you know that these guys haven't been performing, but let's pick them anyway because of their wage, their transfer fee and their status amongst the club and the squad. Because what precedent does that set? You drop a performance like that at Wembley, cup final, at the time our biggest game of the season, and you're starting straight away next week. What does that really tell me? So even to Enzo, it's okay, no matter what performance I drop, it's not good enough. It doesn't matter. I'm playing anyway, so why should I keep trying? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Nevertheless, you know, is what it is. Start from the first goal. The black John Terry, that you guys say, Disasi, gives the ball away, edge of the box to Caicedo. Doesn't really have much options. Loses the ball. They score 1-0. Proper toxic in the ground. Do I blame them? No, especially after that weekend. You'd think they're going to come out there and make a statement. Nice goal from Jackson. Great finish. Assist from Sterling for Mudryk. Another great finish. Mudryk in the first half was good. Mudryk, this game really just summed up his career for Chelsea so far. Awful first half. Great first half, awful second half. Zero consistency there. But he managed to play 90 minutes. Clap it up for him. They've been complaining about that. So we gave him that. And he just showed why you don't play 90 minutes. But first half when he was in the 10, he was cooking. I'm not going to lie, he was cooking. I was rather pleased by his performance in the first half. Second half comes along with 2-1 up. 10 men behind the ball. Now, why? They're a championship side. Apparently these players are world class according to the fan base. You know what I'm saying? So they equalise. Have you noticed we start every half terrible? We need 20 minutes to get into every half. It's so annoying. First and second half, it's always the same story. And it's not just Leeds. It was like that on Sunday as well. We come into the game, but it takes us 20 minutes to do so. We finished the half strong. We're like, all right then. You know what I'm saying? We're up for it. Second half starts, and it's back to square one all over again, having to find ourselves into the game. But yeah, 2-2, Conor Gallagher comes on. Cole Palmer comes on. Colwell comes on. Business gets done. Gallagher winner. You needed that. You needed that. What a way to make a statement after your performance. You decide, all right, let me be clinical. So I don't mind that. 3-2. Quite frankly, awful performance all around. I didn't really want to be in the ground. Getting to Stamford Bridge felt like a chore. But, you know, I got I got some free tickets. Nice seats as well. So shout out to TP for the tickets, man. I really appreciate that. Always. And you know what I'm saying? I had to get there, man. I had to get there. When we're there at the ground, fans didn't even really want to sing like that. Where I sat, I don't mind because I didn't really have the responsibility to. But atmosphere weren't the greatest. But, you know, it's nice to just crash on Leeds. It's very funny that we played Leeds considering that's the trajectory we're heading towards. So if they beat us, it would have meant something. But Poch lasts longer. A win weren't pretty, but, you know, I don't mind winning ugly. I will never complain about winning ugly. That's what champions do. So we got Leicester next. The way things are looking, it looks like we're going to be at Wembley again for the semi-final. And I just hope we get it done, man. I'm putting a lot of hopes. My whole season's really on this FA Cup right now. So really to play for, and it helps us get Europa League too, so I can't complain. Jesus, the standards have dropped, man. The standards have really dropped. But yeah, man, I can't complain. Aside from that, I kind of want to just talk about the fallout from the cup final, because talking to cats at this final, after the final, I mean, you know, it was just a lot of waffle on the timeline. Guys are telling me, oh, why are you getting onto these players? The players that you complain about us losing, they lost three finals. They lost to Liverpool, the same Liverpool team. It weren't the same Liverpool team. Salah was playing. The big boys were playing. These men lost to the young G's. The young G's we would have smoked this team. The Chelsea I know, we would have smoked that team. The players that you guys said weren't good enough and wanted to get rid and celebrated getting rid of, and it was a 10-10 window and all of this stuff, they would have won that game. Oh yeah, but CB, they lost to Leicester. These men won a Champions League final, a Super Cup, a Club World Cup. Then someone turns around and says to me, oh yeah, the Super Cup don't count. Do you know your heritage? Because I feel like a lot of these Chelsea fans that say they love Chelsea and this and that generally don't know their heritage. So after the 96-97 season, when Hillett managed us into an FA Cup trophy, we were second in the league the following season. He gets sacked mid-season. He had a falling out with the board at the time. He gets sacked, so Vialli takes over as manager at the time. Vialli leads us to the Cup Winners' Cup trophy, beating Real Madrid in the process, making us European champions. This is why, you know what I'm saying, I say we had heritage prior to Roman even coming in. That was in 1997. 97-98 season. So then for you guys to turn around, the reason we sing Vialli, I was at the Vialli suite today, lounge. The reason we have those type of things, to why he's immortalized amongst the club, is because of a Super Cup. So then for you to turn around to me, to crash it on our players and say Super Cup, another thing that we need to stop doing, why are we shitting on, excuse my language, I said I'm going to stop swearing. The last episode I swore so much. I was looking back at it, I was just not happy, man. That's not the makings of a CEO, you know what I'm saying? CEOs don't talk like that. But you guys gas up these meaty footballers and crash it on the guys that are actually winners with the team. Oh, Jorginho's dead. Oh, Mount is dead. Tuchel, he can't coach attacks. They're just mug off winners. At it, like, you know what I'm saying? For these guys who had the opportunity to win some trophy, some silverware, you know what I'm saying? Immortalize yourself amongst Chelsea history books at least, because not in the legend status, none of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Enzo gets an assist now. We're going to see comps all over the timeline, this and that. Come on, man. Let's rake it in. He was awful today. But what's new? The gaslighting will continue nevertheless. It always continues. No matter what. You dropped a shambles of a performance on Sunday worst player on the pitch, and all I saw was Gallagher. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's no accountability in that side of the world. These enzosexuals, there's a civil war right now amongst our fan base. There's the people that are blindly following anything the ownership do, directors. Any player we sign is the best player in the world. Let's back them, blah, blah, blah. And then there's people that see it for what it really is. We're not good enough. It hasn't been good enough for 2 years now. What are we doing to improve it? Should we cut our losses on these players? That's the discussions we're having around this side of town. Let's cut our losses. Let's improve this and that. Over here is always the manager's fault. Oh yeah, it's Poch. It's the easiest thing you can say. Poch. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But he survives. He survives. Longer now. Arsenal game gets pushed back now because of us going through. I'm not mad at that as well. We needed that. I was not looking forward to playing them anytime soon. So now that it's getting pushed to April, hopefully we have some. So the injured players are back, a bit more fit, get things done. And now we're on the topic of injured players. So Nkunku's out for 4 weeks. But when I was on this exact channel telling you guys, when Nkunku was injured, I was telling you guys. Because everyone was running around. Oh, wait till Nkunku's back. Don't worry, Nkunku's coming back. He's going to save us. You put your season's hopes on a Bundesliga injury-prone striker. The same striker who, 1 month before we signed him, got an MCL injury and missed the World Cup. Yeah, let's sign him and give him the keys. He comes 2 weeks into pre-season, does an ACL, different knee. He's out till January, right? He's out. Oh my gosh, man, Nkunku, because we've seen a track record of Bundesliga strikers working, right? But anyway, Nkunku, you man are running around screaming. I'm like, alright, cool. Comes back, consolation goals. Nothing that's really, you know what I'm saying? You're not actually winning us games here. We're scoring goals when the game's done. We're losing by 2 or more. Yeah, fuck it, let me get a goal in. We ain't seen that balloon. That balloon's fading colour, bro. He's been living in your shin pads for the longest time, bro. You're doing 9, bro. Get what I mean? So, that's the injury situation in terms of Nkunku. But then now, who's our other striker? Jackson's a game away from a yellow card away from a 2-game suspension. So, you guys decided to, let's send Broha, who's not good enough. We're all in agreement to this. Let's send Broha on a dry loan to Fulham with no buy option. And don't bring in a replacement because we've got Nkunku, right? Who actually isn't even an out-and-out 9. No, let's not get Benzema on loan. No, because according to the fan base, he's finished. He's finished. We don't need Benzema on loan. According to the directors, you know what I'm saying? He's a negative personality amongst the dressing room. We need a positive personality because that positivity lifted us a trophy on Sunday, right? Innit? You get what I mean? This mental gymnastics consistently. So now, no replacement, sent on a dry loan. Broja's not even playing any games. And now guys look at me and say, oh, it's Poch's fault that we are where we are. Oh yeah, it's Poch's fault that Nkunku's injured. He's got contest. They're professional footballers. They're going to train. You're supposed to train hard. He's injury prone. Get in your skull. But yeah, that's that. Got a game on Saturday. Honestly, with the league, I don't care. Get me, I tune in, but I don't care, bro. We're not getting Europa League spots within the league right now. We're 4 points behind Conference League spots. Being in the Conference League is a disgrace. Fighting for the Europa League in February, knowing that's the only pathway, the highest pathway in Europe we can get, is a disgrace. But I'm negative. I'm bad vibes. I'm this and that. So yeah, that's that, man. Appreciate you, man, tuning in. You know, on to the next one, man. Baehelpsports always. I need to wax down this kebab. It's even getting cold. But love, cheese.